Dear students, welcome to the session of geometry. So our topic is straight lines. In previous session we discussed the normal form of the line and its applications on this concept. So today, one more application is there on normal form, and we will introduce an important form, parametric form, symmetric form or parametric form or distance form, and applications on it. It is a very important concept in mains point of view. Okay, so now see the one more problem based on normal form. So now see this problem. The length of the perpendicular from the origin to the line is 9 units, and the line makes an angle 120 degrees with the positive direction of y-axis. You remember it. With the positive direction of y-axis, the line is making 120 degrees. Find the equation of the line. So with the positive direction of x-axis 120 means we are measuring in anti-clockwise direction from the positive y-axis. Now, so draw the figure x and y-axis. This line is intersect the positive y-axis and making 120 degrees positive y-axis, positive direction of y-axis. This is the position of the line. Here observe that we have given that this is the angle made by the line with positive direction of y-axis, 120 degrees. And the distance from origin to this line is this one. This is the perpendicular distance, 9 units. Here we have to find out the equation of AB. Let us take A and B are the intersecting points of the line on x and y axis. We have to find out this equation. So here 9 is the normal length, that means P. What is the normal form? X cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to P. Okay, here the length P is 9 units. If you know alpha value, you can write the equation of line with normal form. So what is alpha in the normal form? Alpha is the angle made by the normal with positive direction of x-axis. So if you know this is angle nothing but alpha in the normal form. You have to find out this angle. This is 120. What about this angle? 120 plus how much equal to 180? Total angle is 180. Understand? 120 plus 60. This is 60. So 90. This is 30. We have to find out this angle. So 30, 90, 60. The total angle is 180. So this angle is 120 degrees. Now this is nothing but alpha. This is nothing but P. Here P is equal to 9 and alpha equal to 120. By using the normal form x cos alpha plus y sin alpha, we can find out the required equation. So write down the solution. Let A and B are the intersecting points of the line on the coordinate axis x and y respectively. So this angle, this is positive y-axis. YBA is 120 degrees. Let A comma B are the intersecting points. Of the line on x and y axis. Respectively. Okay, so given that this angle is 120, given that angle ABY equal to 120 degrees, and from the figure ON is equal to 9 units and ON is equal to 9 units. Here we have to find out this angle. This angle is nothing but this is the external angle of this line. Okay, so now from this we can write this angle So the total angle is 180, this is 60, this is nothing but 180 minus 60. Now from this observe that this is positive x-axis, here NOx and angle NOx is equal to 120 degrees. Okay, so this angle is 120, that means this is alpha, normal making angle with positive direction of x-axis, and this is nothing but length p. So by using the normal form, equation of the line AB in the normal form, the equation of the line AB in the normal form is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p. Already this is nothing but p, this is nothing but alpha. Just substitute alpha to p. Then we will get from this x cos 120 plus y sin 120 is equal to 9. Now cos 120 is nothing but cos 120 degrees is equal to cos of 180 minus 60, that is equal to minus cos 60, that is equal to minus 1 by 2, and sin 120 degrees is equal to sin of 180 minus 60 is equal to sin 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. Just substitute these two values in this equation. We will get x into cos 120 degrees minus 1 by 2 plus y into sin 120 root 3 by 2 is equal to 9. From this we can write minus x plus root 3y is equal to 18. So you can rewrite this x minus root 3y plus 18 equal to 0. Final answer is x minus root 3y plus 18 equal to 0. Understand? So this is the way how to find the equation of the required line. Understand? Right. So see the next concept. So now see this. The formula is very important. So theorem is not important for examination point of view. Okay. So now come to the statement. The equation of straight line passing through the point x1, y1 and making an angle theta with the positive direction of the x-axis measured counterclockwise direction is x minus x1 by cos theta equal to y minus y1 by sin theta equal to r, where r is the directed distance between the points xy and x1, y1. Understand? Clearly this is the line passing through point x1, y1 and making an angle theta with positive direction of x-axis. Okay, here r is nothing but the distance between the line point x1, y1 and xy. Okay, so for this, first of all, try to draw the figure, or that consider the coordinate system. This is the y-axis. Positive x-axis, positive y-axis. This is origin. So consider a line. Let the inclination of this line be theta. Suppose this is the position of the point x1, y1. Okay, let us give the names. So proof is, let p x1 comma y1 be any point on the line. Let us take this is equal to line L. Suppose this is the position of the point P. This is the given data. Consider a point on the line at Q, x comma y be any point on the line. So with the help of these two also we can derive an symmetric form. Symmetric form means x minus x1 by cos theta equal to y minus y1 by sin theta with the help of slope point form. After that we have to derive parametric form. So just observe this line. This is the length of, let us take the length between P and Q is R. Okay. So now draw the perpendiculars from P and Q to x-axis. Let us take these intersect points be L and M. Now again draw the perpendicular from this point to this line. Let it be N. Now find out these two lengths. It is theta, these two are parallel, it is also theta. Okay, so now what about the length of this and what about the length of this? If theta is the inclination of the line, tan theta is slope. Okay, so we have to find out the relation between x1 cos theta sin theta. Right, now observe that if you want to apply cos theta equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, already hypotenuse is nothing but r. We have to find out this length for cos theta, this length for sin theta. So what about this length? This length Pn is nothing but Pn is equal to Lm. Lm is equal to Om minus OL. Om minus OL. Om is nothing but x coordinate of this point x, and OM is nothing but x coordinate and OL is nothing but here the x coordinate of P, that means x1. Similarly, find out Qn. Qn is equal to Qm minus Nm. Qm minus Nm. Okay, so Qm minus Nm. Qn is nothing but Qm is nothing but y coordinate of Q point, that is y, minus Mn is equal to PL is equal to y coordinate of this point y1. These are the lengths of Pn and Qn. If you apply cos theta and sin theta for this triangle PQN from triangle PQN, from the triangle PQN, cos theta, what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse Pn by R, Pn by PQ, Pn by PQ. So Pn is nothing but x minus x1 by PQ is nothing but R. Okay, so from this x minus x1 by R is equal to cos theta, otherwise x minus x1 by cos theta is equal to R. And now from the same triangle sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse Qn by PQ, Qn by PQ. So Qn is nothing but y minus y1, or this implies y minus y1 by sin theta is equal to R. Now observe these two. From these two we can write x minus x1 by cos theta equal to y minus y1 by sin theta. That is equal to some R. This implies x minus x1 by cos theta is equal to y minus y1 by sin theta. This form of the equation is called symmetric form. It is called symmetric form. It's called symmetric form. So if you take it is equal to some constant, let us take this equal to some constant. That means from these two we can write. So let x minus x1 by cos theta is equal to y minus y1 by sin theta is equal to r. Say r is the distance between the 2 points P and Q. Here r is the directed distance. R is directed distance between P and Q. Okay, this form is called symmetric form. So if you take this equal some real number, it represents distance from point P to Q, the other way distance from Q to P. This is a variable point on the line. Okay, if you change R, we will get different points. If you fix the P point, if you change the Q point, if you change the distances, we will get infinite number of points on both sides of P, either this side or this side. Both sides of P will get infinite number of points. Here R is called parameter. If we express the coordinates of this point in terms of the parameter and theta, that form is called parametric form. So here from this we can write this implies x minus x1 by cos theta is equal to r, y minus y1 by sin theta is equal to r. From this we can write this implies x equal to x1 plus r cos theta. From this we can write y is equal to y1 plus r sin theta. Here x1, y1 and theta are fixed values. Here we can find out the values of x and y with respect to r. If you take any value in place of r is any real number, here r should be any real number. With respect to r we will get infinite number of values for x and y. With respect to r we are getting infinite value number. That means r is a parameter. So these equations are called parametric equations. These equations are called parametric equations. These equations are called parametric equations. Observe that P x1 y1 be any fixed point on the line whose inclination is theta. A line is passing through P x1 y1 and making an inclination theta. Then Q be any point, Q is another point lies on the line which is small r distance from P. Now the coordinates of Q, x, y is equal to x1 plus r cos theta, y1 plus r sin theta. These equations are called parametric equations. Here with respect to r, we can find out infinite number of values for x and y. We can find out the infinite number of points on the line with some different distances from x1 along the line. With the help of this formula, we can find out the number of points, coordinates of the point, the coordinates of the number of points which are some distance from the fixed point. Along the line we can find out the coordinates of the point. Okay, it is very, very important in object point of view especially. Okay, right, its applications are very, very important. Remember it. Right, see now the applications on this formula. Understand, this form is called symmetry form, x minus x1 by cos theta equal to y minus y1 by sin theta. If you take it is equal to some real number, we will get two forms, two equations for x and y. With respect to r, we can find out infinite number of values. Here r is a parameter. So these equations are called parametric equations. Understand? Right. See some applications on this parametric form and symmetric form. So now see this problem. The slope of the line through the point A 3, 2 is 3 by 4. Find the coordinates of the points on the line which are 5 units from point 5 units away from A. The slope of the straight line passing through A 3, 2 is 3 by 4. Find the coordinates of the points on the line that are 5 units away from A. Away from A. So try to draw the figure. Suppose these are the coordinate axes, x and y axis. Their intersect point is origin. Suppose this is the position of the line. Okay, so here slope of this line is 3 by 4. Slope means tan of inclination. Okay, so let us consider the inclination be theta. So this is the position of the point A 3, 2. Now we have to find out the coordinates of the point on the line which are 5 units from A. So the required points may be either this side or this side. So let us consider this is B and B dash. These are the required points which are 5 unit distance from A. This is the diagram. These are the positions of the required points. Here we have to find out these points, these 2 points. That means these 2 are 5 unit distance from this point along this line. So in case of this, we have a formula, parametric equations. That is x equal to x1 plus r cos theta, y equal to y1 plus r sin theta. So let us consider this point be x1, y1. Let it be theta. We don't know theta value, but we have a slope. So now come to the problem. Given that the coordinates of A 3, 2 and slope equal to m equal to 3 by 4. Let theta be the inclination. Inclination of L equal to 0. So tan theta is equal to m is equal to 3 by 4. Okay, tan theta equal to 3 by 4. We have to find out the coordinates of the point along the line which are 5 units from A. Let B and B dash are the required points. Let B and B dash are the required points. So let us take AB equal to AB dash equal to, and given that AB equal to AB dash equal to 5 units, let it be R. So here the R length is, so 1, if suppose it is positive, it is negative. It is negative, it is positive, like that. R is equal to plus or minus 5. The distance is 5, but we have to take plus or minus for getting 2 values. Okay, for getting the coordinates of the 2 points. If suppose if you take this side is positive value, the distance. If you here you get negative value. So given that AB equal to AB dash is equal to 5, R is equal to 5. Now the coordinates of B, the coordinates of B and B dash x comma y is equal to x1 plus r cos theta, y1 plus r sin theta. Here r is equal to plus or minus 5. R is equal to plus or minus 5. Okay, already we discussed. So these 2 points are either side of the given fixed point. So we have to take one side is positive and another side is negative. So now substitute here x1 y1 is equal to 3 comma 2. Here this is equal to nothing but x1 y1. And tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. These are the coordinates. We have to find out cos theta and sin theta. Now from this, so here tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. Now from this we can find out sin theta and cos theta values. Now from this cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse 4 by 5 and sin theta is equal to 3 by 5. Now come to the coordinates of this point. X comma y becomes x comma y is equal to x1 plus r cos theta, 3 plus or minus 5 into cos theta. Cos theta means 4 by 5. Okay. Next 2 plus or minus 5 into sin theta 3 by 5. These are the coordinates of the point. So now simplifying it. So here 5 will get cancelled, here also get cancelled. 3 plus or minus 4 comma 2 plus or minus 3. Here we will get two combinations. One is 3 plus 4 comma 2 plus 3 and 3 minus 4, 2 minus 3. So here we get 7 comma 5 and minus 1 comma minus 1. These are the 2 points, coordinates of the 2 points which are having 5 unit distance from the fixed point A 3 comma 2 along the line whose slope is 3 by 4. This is the way how to find the coordinates of point on the line. Understand? Here given that a line is passing through the point this and having the slope 3 by 4. We have to find out coordinates of the point along the line which are 5 unit distance from this point. So from the fixed point 5 unit distance means it may be that this side upside or downside. So if you take this is positive, this is negative, like that. So here we have to find out the coordinates of these 2 points along the line. So there is a formula, that is parametric formula, parametric equations. X equal to x1 plus r cos theta, x equal to x1 plus. So now these are the coordinates of the required points along the line. X equal to x1 plus r cos theta, y equal to y1 plus r sin theta. Here r is nothing but the distance from fixed point to the required points along the line. Understand? This is very, very important one. Okay? Right. So now see this problem. Find the points on the line 3x minus 4y minus 1 equal 0 which are a distance of 5 units from the point 3 comma 2. So draw the figure. Suppose this is the position of the line. This is the position of the given point 3 comma 2. Let us take the coordinates, the position of the point A. We have to find out the coordinates of the points which are 5 units from this along the line. If suppose these are the positions of the required points, so here B and B dash, this length equal to 5 units. So here we have to find out the coordinates of the point along the line. So we have to use parametric form. So what is the parametric form? Now solution to this is the x is equal to x1 plus r cos theta and y is equal to y1 plus r sin theta. We have to use this formula. Here what are the required quantities? x1, y1, the given point. So let us take x1, y1 is equal to 3 comma 2. And what about theta? So we don't know theta. How can you write theta value? Here, this is the whole thing on the line we are discussing. What is the given line? Here the given line is 3x minus 4y is equal to 1. 3x minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0 otherwise. Now slope of the line is equal to equal to m is equal to minus x coefficient by y coefficient. Minus a by b minus x coefficient by y coefficient. That means minus 3 by minus 4, that is equal to 3 by 4. Okay, here these are the required quantities x1, y1, r and theta. So x1, y1 is there 3 comma 2. You have to find out r and theta. R already given, r is equal to 5. So theta. So from this we can find out tan theta, that is equal to slope of the line, tan theta. Let theta be the inclination of the line. Understand? With now from this equation tan theta equal to 3 by 4, find out sin theta and cos theta values. So now draw the right angle triangle. Here tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Now hypotenuse length is 5 units. Now from this cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse 4 by 5 and sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse 3 by 5. Cos theta, sin theta values are there and x1, y1 is there and r is equal to plus or minus 5. Now with the help of this data we can find out the coordinates of the required point b and b dash. So now the required points equal to x comma y is equal to the required points x comma y is equal to x1 plus r cos theta, y1 plus r sin theta. Now substitute all these values. So from this you can write x1 3 plus or minus what is the value? 5 into cos theta. Here the cos theta equal to 4 by 5. Understand? Next y1 is equal to 2 plus or minus 5 into sin theta is equal to 3 by 5. So now simplify this. Here 5 will get cancelled. So 3 plus or minus 4 comma 2 plus or minus 3. Here we will get 2 points, coordinates of the 2 points with respect to plus and minus. Okay, so now the coordinates of the required point x comma y is equal to 3 plus 4 comma 2 plus 3 and 3 minus 4 comma 2 minus 3. Now this is equal to 7 comma 5 and minus 1 comma minus 1. Understand? This is the way how to find the coordinates of point along the line which are some distance from the given fixed point. Okay, so see one more problem. See this problem. This is a very important problem. So the straight line through the point q2 comma 3 makes an angle 3 pi 4 with negative direction of the x-axis. It intersects the another line at point P. We have to find out the length of PQ. So draw the figure. Figure is very important. So y-axis and x-axis. Here we have given that the inclination of the line is some theta, but here the angle made by this line with negative direction of the x-axis. Suppose this is the position of the line. We have given that this angle 3 pi by 4. It makes an angle 3 pi by 4 with negative direction of x-axis. If the negative direction of x-axis is 3 pi by 4, what about the x-axis, positive direction of x-axis, pi minus 3 pi by 4, pi by 4. Here this is the angle theta. Here, this is the inclination of this line. Okay, so here the theta value is pi by 4. And now next, this is passing through point Q 2 comma 3. Suppose this is the position of the point Q 2 comma 3. This intersects the another line. This intersects the another line. Suppose this is the position of another line. That is x plus y minus 7 equal 0. This intersects the another line at P. We have to find out the length of PQ. The length of PQ is lies on the line. Along the line length we have to find out. In case of this, we know the coordinates of this point, which is some r unit distance from Q. So let us consider the length QB R, PQB R. Now here we can write the coordinates of P, which are r unit distance from point B lies on the line. Okay, now come to the solution. So the inclination of the line, it means let theta is equal to pi by 4 and the given point Q x1 y1 is equal to 2 comma 3. Now with the help of this, the length of PQ is equal to r and the length of PQ is equal to some r. Now the coordinates of P is equal to, now coordinates of P is equal to x comma y. So x comma y is equal to x1 plus r cos theta, y1 plus r sin theta. Now we know the values of theta, x1, y1 and pq value, r value. So r is nothing but r. So clearly x1 2 plus r into cos pi by 4. Next 3 plus r into sin pi by 4. Write down the values of cos pi by 4 and sin pi by 4. 2 plus r by root 2 because cos pi by 4 is equal to 1 by root 2. So sin pi by 4 also same. So these are the coordinates of the point P x comma y in terms of r. We have to find out r. Clearly P lies on the line this. Just simply substitute these two values in place of x and y in the given line equation. So clearly P lies on x plus y minus 7 equal to 0. There applies. So substitute these two values in place of x and y. 2 plus r by root 2 plus 3 plus r by root 2 minus 7 equal to 0. Now from this, try to find out r value. So here 2 plus 3, 5 minus 7 minus 2, r by root 2 plus r by 2 into r by root 2, 5 minus 2 is equal to 0. So this is equal to 2 into r by root 2 is equal to 2. This implies r is equal to root 2. R is nothing but the distance from point Q to intersecting point P. Here we have to find out the length of PQ. So let us consider PQ is equal to r. The given point be x1, y1 and the inclination of theta of line, the inclination of the line already given, that is equal to pi by 4. We know theta value, x1, y1 value. So with the help of this data we can find out the coordinates of point P in terms of r. So by substituting the coordinates of the point P in the given equation, we can find out the r value. R is nothing but the length of PQ. That is the required one in this problem. Okay, so this is very, very important. In object point of view, there is a formula. In next session, I will discuss about this formula. Okay, right, thank you.